The world waits in silence. Thousands of pilgrims, locals and tourists, many under umbrellas, others with tears in their eyes, fix their gaze upon a single chimney atop the Sistine Chapel. The tension is palpable. A decision has been made. Suddenly, white smoke begins to rise, billowing into the Roman sky. The bells of St. Peter's Basilica ring out triumphantly, Habemus Papam. We have a new pope. Cheers erupt across St. Peter's Square and ripple around the globe. But who is this man chosen to wear the white robes of Peter? Who is the shepherd now entrusted with guiding the Church in the 21st century? Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, an Augustinian friar from the heart of Chicago, steps onto the balcony. With a calm and humble expression, he looks over the sea of faithful and announces his chosen name, Leo XIII. In that moment, history is made. He becomes the 267th successor of St. Peter and the first American-born pope. But his journey to this sacred office is one of quiet perseverance, intercultural mission, and deep spiritual conviction. The tradition of Habemus Papam. The phrase, Habemus Papam, Latin for "we have a pope," has echoed through the centuries from the same spot above St. Peter's Square. It marks not just the election of a new leader, but the renewal of the Church's mission. This announcement is made by the Cardinal Protodeacon, moments after the white smoke signals the successful conclusion of the conclave. It's a ritual as ancient as it is powerful, witnessed by millions live and watched by billions worldwide. This declaration signifies the continuity of apostolic succession, tracing a line back over 2 millennia to St. Peter himself. In an era of uncertainty, it serves as a reassuring voice that the Church remains, endures, and renews itself. The Sacred Conclave. The conclave is more than a political or administrative decision. It is a profound spiritual event, held in the Sistine Chapel under the watchful eye of Michelangelo's Last Judgment. Cardinals from every corner of the globe gather in prayer and secrecy. They are not merely voting, they are discerning. Through repeated ballots, reflections, and invocations to the Holy Spirit, they seek to align themselves with the divine will. Each time black smoke rises, it signals that the Church continues to pray and seek. But when the white smoke emerges, all understand. Unity has been reached, and the Holy Spirit has spoken. Biography of Pope Leo XIV, Robert Francis Prevost. Robert Francis Prevost was born on September 14, 1955, in Chicago, Illinois. Raised in a devout Catholic family of diverse European heritage, Italian, French, and Spanish, his early years were marked by strong values of service, humility, and faith. In 1977, he joined the Order of St. Augustine, a religious congregation deeply rooted in community life, learning, and contemplation. He made his solemn vows in 1981 and went on to earn a doctorate in canon law from the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas in Rome. His time in Rome deepened his understanding of the universal Church and shaped his vocation as a bridge between cultures. Missionary spirit and work in Peru. In 1985, Dr. Prevost was sent to the northern region of Peru, where he served as a missionary for nearly 2 decades. There, he became a beloved figure among the people, known not only for his legal expertise, but for his pastoral heart. He taught at seminaries, trained future priests, and worked tirelessly in poor communities, living the gospel among the marginalized. His ability to listen, accompany, and advocate for others earned him respect far beyond church walls. Fluent in Spanish and culturally attuned to Latin American realities, he embodied the Church's preferential option for the poor. In 2001, he was elected Prior General of the Augustinian Order, a role that took him across continents to serve his brothers and the wider Church. From bishop to Vatican leader. In 2015, Pope Francis appointed him Bishop of Chiclayo, Peru. His time there was marked by administrative transparency, pastoral closeness, and advocacy for indigenous and rural populations. In 2023, recognizing his wisdom and global perspective, Pope Francis brought him to Rome as prefect of the dicastery for bishops, the powerful office that helps select new bishops for dioceses around the world. His reputation in Rome was that of a quiet reformer, competent, humble, deeply spiritual, and in tune with the pastoral needs of today's church. A historic election. On May 8, 2025, the cardinals elected him to the papacy by choosing the name Leo XIV. He draws on a legacy of popes known for doctrinal clarity and courage in times of change. He is the first pope born in the United States, and only the second from the American continents after Pope Francis of Argentina. His election is not simply symbolic. It signals the increasing global nature of the Catholic Church and its commitment to the peripheries, geographical and existential. As he steps onto the balcony of St. Peter's, Pope Leo XIV brings with him the fragrance of the Americas, the discipline of the Augustinians, and the compassion of a missionary heart. In a time when the Church faces both internal reform and external challenges, his voice calls for unity, humility, and a return to the essence of the gospel. He inherits a church that is vast, complex, and often divided, yet deeply alive. With prayerful boldness, he is called to be a bridge between continents, between generations, between heaven and earth. May his pontificate be marked by peace, dialogue, courage, and love. And may the Holy Spirit continue to guide him, as once it guided Peter on the shores of Galilee. If this story moved you, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more content that inspires the heart and uplifts the spirit. Join us on this new journey with Pope Leo XIV, a story of faith, service, and global